game.
When Bruce Carter III, in his role as America's defender, the Fighting Yank, meets the few men remaining in the world who still prefer war to peace, watch out for fireworks. Bruce and Joan visit their friend, Jack Lawson of the FBI.
Anything interesting going on around here lately, Jack?
Just the usual routine. Excuse me. What? The delegations are landing? Okay, we'll post guards at once. You've been in on bigger secrets than this, Bruce and Joan, so I don't mind telling you about it. Starting today, a very important international conference begins secretly in the little town of Bilson, 40 miles from here.
What kind of conference?
All members of the United Nations are meeting to discuss the new atomic bomb as a weapon of peace rather than war. The State Department kept the time of the delegates' arrival so secret that even I only just learned of it.
I guess we'd better get out and give you a chance to work. So long, Jack.
The conference may be important, but I imagine guarding it will be another routine job. Who would want to sabotage a peace conference?
I don't know, but Joan, watch that janitor. He acts as though he doesn't want to be seen. I wonder why.
He's giving that man a note.
Nothing wrong with that. But why does he act so furtive about it? There's something underhanded going on here. You follow the janitor Joan. If he does anything suspicious, report him to Jack Lawson. I'm going after the other man. The whole thing may be perfectly innocent, but with important events happening, I wouldn't like to be the blame for letting some dangerous activity go unchecked.
I'm being tailed, Mikhail. Notify Farkas.
As Bruce follows his quarry into an alleyway.
What? A trap?
Snoopers always come to a bad end, my friend.
Here's another end. The end of my fist on your jaw, pal. I've been wanting some pitching practice for a long time. Thanks for the opportunity, boys.
He fights well. It is too bad. I must dispose of you, or you will ruin my plans.
When Bruce awakens,
So sorry I had to resort to such forceful measures. My name is Farkas. I recognize as Bruce Carter III.
Ow, my head. What's this all about?
Since it has become necessary that you not be allowed out of here alive, I can tell you. Apparently, you also know of the secret meeting being held at Bilson. That is why you followed my messenger. It is our intention to succeed where the Nazis failed, to conquer the world. To do this, we must first seize control of our own country, Balkania, and we must obtain the secret of the new atomic bomb. We have forged passes that will win us entrance into the meeting hall itself, the place where the delegates would seem safest. One of my men who bears a remarkable resemblance to one delegate will go in disguise until we have killed that delegate and hidden his body in the cellar coal bin where it will not be discovered for some time. Then our man will remove his disguise and take the delegate's place, where in a position of trust he could learn secrets hidden from others.
I'd like to get my hands on you for 1 minute. I thought all of your kind had been wiped out by now.
Big words are cheap. You will never get your hands on me. Tie that anchor tightly. We must dispose of this inquisitive one permanently.
moments later,
Push him in. As the Americans say, the water's fine. Ha ha!
Got to hold my breath. Maybe.
He will never bother us or anyone else. Again.
That rock, it has a sharp edge. If I can scrape my bonds against it, made it. But I can't hold my breath any longer. Air!
Jimmy, that man, he's in trouble. Quick, let's get to him.
taken ashore.
Are you sure you don't want us to get you a doctor, mister?
No, thanks. I'm fine now, and I haven't any time to waste. This Fighting Yank has to go into action before it's too late.
When the scouts leave, a quick change brings forth the mighty Fighting Yank.
I've got to find some way of getting to Bilson in a hurry. That motorcycle. I've got to borrow your motorcycle, son. It's a matter of vital importance to the whole world.
Gee, the Fighting Yank! Sure you can have it!
A breakneck ride.
That's the Bilson Town Hall, and there goes Farkas and his men right now. I'm just in time.
Inside the town hall,
Here comes our delegate. When he passes, seize him and slit his throat. There must be no outcry. Now!
Die, pig!
Wah! The Fighting Yank.
Tut tut, that thing may be sharp. At your service.
We've got to get out of here. Run!
Dear, dear, just when I was getting to know you all better, I'm afraid I'll have to make you stay.
He's following us, but I'll stop him.
Oh!
Head for the river dam. If we can't stop the Balkanian delegates separately, we'll stop the whole conference by causing a flood that'll kill off the whole lot of them like rats.
meanwhile, Joan has followed the pretended janitor.
I don't know what to look for, but I'll keep on his trail and see what happens.
I take it you're following me, sister. What are you after?
A revolver. You're no janitor. You slipped a note to a man outside. What was in it?
So you know about that, hey? That means you know too much for your own good sister. I was giving him some info I just happened to overhear. I used this truck to get me in, and I'll use it to get both of us out without being stopped. I'm gonna tie you up in back and let the boss decide what to do with you after he finishes wrecking that conference at Bilson.
As the truck drives out,
I've got to get free. That protruding nail. Maybe it'll cut through these ropes. I'm free. Now, if I can get to that driver without being heard, I've got to get to Bilson in a hurry and warn them. I wonder what happened to Bruce.
nearing Bilson,
That car, it's gonna crash into me.
Farkas, look out for the truck.
Confound that girl. If we're delayed too much, we won't get to the dam before pursuit can be organized.
From the looks of that girl, she won't ever get in anybody's way again.
And you rats won't ever get in my way again either.
It's the Yank again. Look out.
He's busy with my men, and the dam is just up this hill. If I blow it up, the flood will get the Fighting Yank, as well as the delegates at the conference. It'll kill my men too, but that can't be helped.
moments later,
Look! The dam! Farkas blew it up!
We'll all be drowned. Run.
Help!
I've got to save Joan.
felled by the flood, a heavy tree crashes down on the Fighting Yank.
Oh!
Will the Fighting Yank too succumb to the raging waters? No, for out of the depths of time appears a mighty revolutionary hero.
When my country's welfare is at stake, I return from the past, waken my son. The burden is lifted, and there is yet work for you to do.
Thank you, sir. I shall not fail. First, I have to get Joan to safety. She doesn't seem badly hurt from that crash. Now I've got to plug this dam with my body until the people down below can escape, and engineers can get here to take over.
Mighty muscles strain for what seems an eternity. Then, at last,
It's okay, Yank. We'll take over.
What a man.
Joan, are you all right?
Of course, they found that man, Farkas, the leader of the gang. He was blown up in his own explosion.
later,
America has always owed you a great debt, Yank. Now our debt is doubled. I owe my country more than she can ever owe me for just the privilege of being an American.
watch for another great Fighting Yank story in our next issue.